Hey guys, welcome to the AMD budget build, and guess what? Right off, I'm not even going to say anything, right off we're starting off with the cheapest thing we found. It was in my basement. The $0 motherboard. We don't even know what's under this heatsink. I don't even know what it is, but you know what? $0. Actually, no, let's get rid of this. That's not what we're using. We're actually building a proper gaming PC with proper hardware. So anyways guys, for the next 6 to 7 minutes, we'll be checking out this PC, specs, benchmarks, and such, and Dave's my cameraman today. We will be shooting questions off. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoy. Hey guys, and we're gonna go right ahead and show you the insides and show you, what's in this computer and why this is actually a really good budget gaming PC. As you can see, it's all nicely wired and everything's held in really good, and it looks amazing. So,
but it's all nicely wired. But what case is that you've nicely wired in for 45 bucks?
Well, Dave, this is what I got. As you can see here, it's a Cooler Master case with a blue bezel, metallic, like a piano black finish on the front. It's all black around the outside. It has a nice window, as you can see in the intro shot. This is a Cooler Master Elite 310 case with the blue bezel. This is actually a really good budget case. You can hold everything in it, even a full-size ATX motherboard and a whole host of hard drives.
Yeah? What about the $70 CPU?
Well, it's an AMD Athlon II X2 245 at 2.9 gigahertz. This thing's a monster. It's as fast as its quad-core brother in games.
Is that a dual-core, though?
Yeah, it's a dual-core.
Awesome. Now, you probably need a good motherboard to drive something like that, right? It said you only spent 95 bucks on it.
Well, I did buy the little bit more expensive motherboard considering some other cheaper ones, but even though this is an inexpensive motherboard, this is an Asus motherboard. The name is too bloody long to say. But it has a built-in video. You can do hybrid crossfire. It has 7-channel audio, gigabit on it, USB 2.0, AM3, and also DDR3 support and RAID support with 6 serial ATAs on board. That's a lot. You can do a lot with this, and this is just a budget board. It's not bad.
That all sounds pretty good. What about the $120 RAM behind it all?
Well, I did spend a little bit much on the RAM, but you needed 4 gigs of RAM for today's gaming. Originally I was going to put 2 gigs, but that's not enough. So I want some G.Skill DDR3 333 memory in it. It has some cool red heatsink spreaders on it, and it's really good RAM, and the system seems to be pretty stable so far.
Now, you mentioned gaming, so why don't you go ahead and tell me about the $195 video card?
Okay, so that's the most expensive part in the computer, and that's for any computer. If you ever build any computer, the most expensive part you want to spend all your money on is your video card. We spent $195 on an ATI 5770 1GB video card, and this one comes pre-overclocked out of the box. It's the Saphire version Vapor X with the crazy Vapor X cooler on it that runs cool and quiet.
So, this all sounds pretty good, but what about storage? Are you cheaping out on my $60 hard drive, Danny?
Not really. If you consider 500 gigs, to most people it sounds like a lot of space. If you're not doing any heavy downloading or, you don't have storing a lot of stuff on your computer, a boot drive for 500 gig is more than enough. So if you do, eventually, later down the road, you could buy another terabyte drive just for storage.
But if I buy another drive, is this $65 PSU going to kill it? That sounds pretty cheap, Danny. I don't want it to blow up my computer.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought in the first thought was, I can't really cheap on a power supply because I've had bad experiences in the past buying a cheap power supply. But I got a quality brand name, an OCZ power supply, 500 watt. Now, this one has only one PCI Express power, which is a little unfortunate, but has more than enough power to power everything in the system, and if you even upgraded to a Phenom.
Oh, that all sounds pretty good. What if I want to toss in my DVD movies? What's with this $30 DVD drive, Danny?
Well, we picked up a Samsung DVD drive. It burns, writes, reads any CD or DVD media, and it does it pretty quietly.
That all sounds pretty good.
Yeah. It's not bad, eh?
So, we've been pretty inspecific with the parts list here, so definitely check out the info section, and there's going to be links.
It'll be in the description, and I'll have links to shopbot.ca for prices. Alright, so now I've showed you what's inside this PC, now we're going to show you what this PC can actually do. We've talked a lot about what it could do, and we're actually going to show you what it can do. So, 3D Mark 06, Stalker Clear Sky, and Crisis, and the budget, this system versus my system versus the highest end system on the 3D Mark 06 charts. My system is actually pretty high end.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
It's a 5850.
Q6600 is not high end.
It's at 3.4 gigahertz.
Shut up, Danny.
Just because you have an i7, whatever. My graphics are still faster. Anyways, so we're going to show you that and show you actually what you're getting your money's worth for $800. So go ahead and
check this out.
Alright, so now I'm showing you what this computer can do. It's actually really fast, and it plays Crysis, it plays Stalker Clear Sky. It's actually really good bang for your buck if you think about it. And as you can see, I went with a red LED scheme, and it looks awesome when it's on. It's really quiet. You probably can't even hear it, and the fans are on medium speed right now because I use the Antec Tri-Cools. But anyways, guys, thanks a lot for watching. Definitely check out every Friday. I'm putting up new videos now. It's on every Friday schedule. So definitely check them out. And this PC was for Fablefan101. If you want to check him out on YouTube, he has like about 1,500 subscribers. So I'll put the link in the sidebar. That's who the PC's for. I built it for. And also thanks to Dave for filming.
Rock on, guys.
Remember to subscribe and rate.